What's up, guys? I'm back again. I'm Kidex. So I'm back with another video. So welcome to my channel. So basically, on this video, we're going to do market break on New Zealand dollar slash USD. So and actually two pairs and Australian dollars. So basically, I'm gonna do a market break on these two pairs, then trade, see if we can find something. Then, as you know, after this video, we're gonna drop a result of these two pairs like we did yesterday. I dropped another video of the British, which something has changes, which I lost, and then which I'm gonna show you. So basically, after I do the market break, then I'm gonna show you the result of the Canadian dollar, because I did the British and the Canadian dollar on that video. So without further ado, let's get to it. So basically, I'm trading a strategy called a DRT, which is dealing range theories and ICT algorithm or something like that. So basically, we're gonna look for highs, lows, and highs and lows until we find if we get two highs and lows, old highs and lows. Then we're gonna use the initial highs and lows to draw out our DRT. So basically, you can see I've marked my highs and lows. I've marked everything pretty much. I didn't leave anything. So else which I found these two rated highs and lows. So I found these highs and lows, which are my old high and my old low. So basically, then after you find your old highs and old lows, you're gonna use the initial highs and low to draw out the DR high and our DR low. Basically, then we're gonna know our bias, which is bullish or bearish. There you go. So basically, I don't need to go to maybe 1 hour or something. If I want to actually swing trade, I would go to those time frame. But because I'm a day trader, I day trade. Basically, I would go. I prefer people to trade on high time frame, like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour sometimes. If the market it's on high news events or something, it can happen. You can trade. So if it is like this, I'm gonna draw out my liquidity, my DRT range high and low, my DRT high and low. Then see and look out for our entry models. So if our DRT is like this, then basically you can see I cannot find my DRT on the 15 minute time frame. I have to go to the lower time frame to look out for my entry model, then do a trade, then enter a trade. That's all. So that's all I do. So basically, I'm gonna look for my entry models in this time frame. Then we go forward again. We're gonna look for some. Then after that, we are done. We're gonna go to Australian dollar slash USD2 and analyze. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing as this, but it is different. Cause if New Zealand dollar has made a high has made a DRT, maybe it hasn't made a high, then went down, still pushing up continuity, because you can see this made a reversal at this. If you can see, the New Zealand made a reversal here, which is a pullback. Then now it's ranging at this point, but we're gonna go and show you how I find my entry model. So basically I see a lot of things, so I'm gonna use them to trade. That's all. And I find this here which has not been touched, my imbalance. So I found what? An old imbalance which price pulled back to it, then went up rapid. Then I found what? My order block which price has already came to it and did a pullback and then move to what? To the opposite side. Then I don't know if you can look for a point of interest at this point, but we can see, but I don't think it will be necessary at this point, but let's see if it is. But you can see imbalance. But what I know about this kind of entry model, even if they got rated, price can still come back to them and then gain momentum again and go to the opposite side. So you can see the imbalance, here. I got this 3 range of candlestick, which I'll refer as my high time frame order block. So you can see if price came to this and created another order block to gain more momentum again. So I'll basically take this as my higher time frame order block, then as an entry model. But because I look for my entry model in the discount level, I only focus on the discount level. That's it. So as you know, if there's changes, if I have a situation like this where price fails or my entry models fails to push price to the upside, it means now it hit my DR low. It means now everything has shifted to bullish momentum, as she has shifted from bullish to bearish momentum. So then the rest, I don't know, maybe you should seek some help to mentors or something. But that's how I trade. That's how I learn how to trade. I just trade like this every day. Even if I lost, even if I win, it's okay, it's cool. It's part of the journey. So then you can now focus on, is patient. That will work. If you're patient enough, you would wait for price to come back, take the entry mode, come back, and then touch your entry level. Then it's all about patience. The rest is patience. The rest is being patient. Then done like this. Done. It's all done like this. So I'm not feeling good today. I'm doing this for you guys to just learn the reality of being a trader. Then that's all. The rest is, I don't know what happened if this price moved to the upside. It means this initial DR high is no longer there. It's an old high. Then we're gonna move it to the what? To the higher, to the what? To the new initial what? Dealing range. And if price continues, it shows that price is on a continuation momentum. It's not yet going to reverse. And you can see below me, there are a pool of liquidity. There are lower levels that price hasn't taken. It means there's liquidity here. There's liquidity. There's a liquidity trend on these lower levels. Then price has to come take has to come take all these lows, then move back to the upside. That's all. Then we're gonna go to the Australian. So basically, if you can see here in the Australian, it's pretty much the same thing, but you can see price is still on a continuation momentum. So basically, it's still continuity. So basically, there's this high and this old highs, old lows, which take us to this initial high, which recently got taken. Then, which means our DR high will move from this point to what? To another initial high, maybe at this point or something. Then we're gonna wait for price to go to the discount level, then move to the upside. That's all. That's how I trade every day. I do this. I don't care if I lose or something, but I just trade, just trade and move on. That's all. I don't need to be scared and say I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose. Losing is part of the journey. So that's how I do it. So basically in the Australian, I'm not gonna do it for you. You're gonna figure it out for yourself. Then just learn from my market break, then do the same thing. Then look for your entry models at the discount. If it ever changes and price strongly go to the downside with an impulsive momentum, means now the buyers will shift from what? From bearish to what? To bullish. So if an example happens like this, you see price move like this, then price take the low, the high, then you can see we got what? We got two what? Old highs at this point, right? You must wait for price to what? To go to the what? To the discount level. So it's pretty much like this. So we got what? Our DRT at this point, where we wait for price to come what? To the discount level. Basically, this what is the discount what? Discount. It's the discount. This is the discount level. This is it. Basically, this is the discount. Then we got what? We got our premium at the what? At the high, from starting from 0.5 to 1, which this represent 50%, 75, and then 100. So here we got our premium level. We got what? Our premium level at this point. So it's like that. It's like that. Trading like that. So wait for price to come to the discount. If it changes and it happens that price hit what? Hit our what? Our DR low. So now it means that we got what? Our initial DRT to this point. So now we're gonna wait for what? For price to go to the what? Premium level, then move to the upside. Means that there's a shift. The DRT, the bullish DRT fails to push price to the low side. Then what happens? It happens that price it fails. The bullish DRT fails to push price to the upside. But what happens? It takes the low, the DR low, which happens to have a what? A new DR low, which happens to what? Now we're not going to focus on entry models at the discount level, but we're going to look for our entry model at what? At our premium level. Then pretty much you move on. Okay, that's all. That's how I trade every day. I just look for any fair value gap, order block, breaker blocks, something like that might happen. Something might happen. You might see something, then you move on. Pretty much like this. But if it happens that everything changes, so it means now you're not getting you're not going to be afraid and say, now I lose my money, now I lost money. No, just relax and you look at your mistakes, then you move on. That's all. So I got some news here. what happens that day we made a market break, which is the video was market break video episode 2, where I did a market break on this thing, the British pound slash USD, and the US CAD. So basically what happened on US CAD, nothing happened. It went accordingly to the plan, how I break it down to you. I showed you how we do it. I did it. Then on episode 2, if you haven't seen it, go to episode 2 and see this market break. Then it pretty much went well. So basically it's successful the way I break it to you. Nothing happened. But what happens that yesterday I did a video on British pound, which I explained everything, what changes, and I lost. So then you can look, now we're still on this trade. It's still active right now. It's not yet. So still active. I'm just waiting, patiently waiting. Look, all day I've been in a loss side. So I'm basically patient and waiting to see something happen. So basically this one is a successful. You see, I entered here my trade, triggered my my buy limit here, and then my stop loss, my take profit at this point. That's where the trade ended. You see, that's where trade ended. So basically I entered the trade here, then closed here. I made 2000 on it. You can look at it today. It is today, yeah, today 9 at morning, today morning, 9:41. Wow, it was good. It was a good one. You should successfully went well. So pretty much like I said, there's no fucking trader who doesn't lose. All traders, we lose, we make mistakes. Even a professional one can tell you that now I make 10,000 a day, but pretty sure sometimes before you even make that much of profit, you will gain losses first, and then after you gain losses, then you have losses, you do losses, then you come again, you patiently trade again, do your market break, do your homework. That's all. Then successfully you make something like 10,000, and then you relax, then you be happy. Then people be posting video and say, nah, I made 10,000 video. They had losses. Those people, they go through losses. They see things like this. You get losses, especially trading on a lower time frame. Getting a lot of losses is pretty much easy, and there is no one we say he pretty much his trade gets successful to a point of like he just make wins. There's no way he's making losses. He's hiding something. That person, he is like making money like a magician. Just do magic, and then boom, you got 10,000 and all now. So we experienced losses. So as you know, at the British pound I lost here. Then I saw what happened, then pretty much I explained it. Then now you see I'm back again. I'm still doing the same thing that happened. Even if I lost my trade, it's like that. So I'm gonna end it here. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, so that I can, so that you can see more videos like this. You can, yeah, just subscribe and like. So peace.